This is the TOTO Drake Transitional Washlet's two-piece elongated 1.28 GPF Tornado Flush Toilet with C5 bidet seat. Clean, rounded lines, cotton white finish, and that elongated oval that looks modern without screaming for attention. It's a two-piece setup with a tank that sits neatly above the bowl, and the Washlet Plus design tucks the power cord and water line out of sight, so the side profile stays tidy and uncluttered. In my bathroom, it matches chrome hardware and matte black just fine. Very flexible style. From my experience using it daily for a little over 2 months, the story here is how the parts work together. The Drake bowl with Tornado Flush clears fast at 1.28 gallons per flush, and the rinse pattern is a swirling, targeted wash that reaches under the rim and down the trapway. I've never had a clog, and the bowl stays surprisingly clean between regular scrubs. The CEFIONTECT glaze is legit. It's a super smooth, glassy surface that helps waste slide off instead of sticking. Add in TOTO's PREMIST, which lightly sprays the bowl before you sit down, and it cuts down on streaks more than I expected. After I stand up, EWATER Plus kicks in and mists the bowl in the wand with electrolyzed water, basically tap water run through a mild electrolysis process, so it sanitizes without chemicals and then reverts back to normal water later. It's a small, quiet routine that just happens, and over time, it makes a difference. Key features that stood out to me are the balanced flush power at low water use, the self-maintaining bowl surface, and the comfort tech on the C5 seat. The seat warms up quickly and has 5 temperature levels. The warm air dryer cuts my toilet paper use way down, and the air deodorizer pulls smells through a filter while I'm seated. The remote is slim, easy to read, and lights up just enough in low light. I set 2 user presets for water pressure, temperature, and wand position, so my settings are a single tap away. There is one thing you need to know about the C5. It uses a small tank heater for the wash water. That means you get a comfy stream for roughly half a minute, maybe a touch more, and then it cools if you're still running the spray. In my opinion, this is the trade-off that defines the package. If I take my time with the oscillating spray, I've felt the water cool right when I'm wrapping up. It's not a deal breaker for me, but if you want unlimited warm water, you'll want a higher tier washlet with an instant heater. As long as I keep that expectation straight, I'm happy with the C5. On comfort, the elongated shape is nice, but the seat's opening is a bit more closed in than a standard toilet seat. The back of the seat is slightly raised where the hinges and electronics live, so it nudges my posture a little forward. I got used to it in about a week, but it's worth mentioning for folks who are picky about seat ergonomics. The height is standard, not a taller comfort, universal height. I'm around average height and I'm fine with it. If you prefer a higher perch or if mobility is a concern, make sure you look for the taller Drake variants. Installation for me was straightforward as long as I planned the electrical. It's a floor-mounted 12-inch rough-in, so standard placement. I did have to add a GFCI outlet behind the toilet, which meant calling an electrician. The toilet ships as bowl, tank, and washlet, but you still need to pick up the wax ring, closet bolts, and a supply line. That's normal for a lot of toilets, but easy to overlook. The two-piece design made it easier to maneuver into a tight bathroom. Once the tank and bowl were aligned and snug, the Washlet Plus routing was the cool part. You feed the hose and cable through a hidden channel so you don't end up with dangling lines near your legs. Let's talk performance over time. The flush is quick and not loud. I haven't had splash or spray outside the bowl when flushing, and the bowl rinse covers the spots that are usually left half-rinsed. I've seen people worry that newer Drake models favor bowl cleaning over brute force. From my use, it clears solid loads on one flush and keeps the bowl cleaner afterward, which is the combo I care about. The deodorizer is more effective than I expected. It quietly pulls air through the seat and keeps the room from catching that cloud when you stand up. The dryer is warm and gradual. If I give it an extra 20 to 30 seconds, I barely reach for paper. The soft close lid and seat feel durable and don't slam, which is great at night. It's perfect for someone who wants an integrated look without jumping to a full smart toilet that costs much more. The Washlet Plus setup hides the mess of hoses and cords that you usually see with add-on bidet seats, and that alone makes the bathroom feel more put together. In my opinion, hygiene is where this shines. If you've never tried PREMIST and EWATER Plus, they're the quiet helpers that reduce how often you scrub with harsh cleaners. The bowl stays cleaner for longer, and the wand's auto-cleaning gives me peace of mind every time. I'd recommend this for homeowners doing a bathroom refresh who value a clean aesthetic, reliable flush, and a real step up in personal hygiene. If you're new to bidet seats, The C5 is a friendly starting point because the remote is simple and the features are everything you actually need. Front and rear wash, oscillating and pulsating spray, heated seat, dryer, deodorizer, and presets. If continuous warm water is a must-have or you want a taller seat height, then consider pairing a Drake bowl in universal height with a higher-end washlet. But if you're okay with the C5's warm water window and standard height, this bundle hits a sweet spot. From my experience, cleaning is faster and less gross. The CEFIONTECT surface and PREMIST mean fewer stuck marks, so I'm mostly swishing with a soft brush and a gentle cleaner once a week. No harsh bleach smell, and the bowl still looks bright. Over a couple months, the water savings from 1.28 GPF are nice to have without feeling like I'm compromising on performance. I also appreciate that the remote can mount to the wall, less clutter on the tank lid, and I always know where it is. In conclusion, the TOTO Drake Transitional Washlet Plus with the C5 seat feels like a thoughtful, well-balanced upgrade. The look is clean, the flush is dependable, the hygiene tech works in the background, and day-to-day comfort is strong. The warm water limit and standard height are the two big calls to think through. If those fit your needs, this is a high-value way to bring modern cleanliness and comfort into your bathroom without overcomplicating anything. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.